I've got a weird wire and TV screen in my background, but I was running out of time and I forgot your password. Ryan is such a good.
I was gonna say that I'm very predictable. So when it comes to passwords, but I was gonna say when you said I think I have a wire loose or something, and you're pointing like this, I just want you to rephrase that. Dave Webb does not have a wire loose or hanging anywhere in his. I was going to say botanical body, but that doesn't sound right. So anyway.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
We'll take it. Absolutely. So anyway, we definitely want to, I know you started the call off, but I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much for each and every one of you for all that you guys are doing each and every day. We are so blessed and so grateful to be partnering. Dave and I talk about this continuously about the amazing field leaders and support that we have all over the world. And it's a humbling experience to be sitting where we're sitting and to be working with the caliber of leaders that we get to work with on a day-to-day basis it's humbling, right, Dave? I mean, we've worked some pretty big companies in our careers, and obviously I'm much older than Dave. Dave got the looks in the family. He's my younger brother. The Danny DeVito, that's me. Arnold Schwarzenegger is Mr. Dave Webb.
You're not going to believe anything you say now.
Yes, but we've definitely had a lot of time and experience working with individuals and amazing field leaders around the world. And it's definitely humbling to be sitting where we're sitting. And we just want to say thank you so much for all that you guys do each and every day. So just wanted to kick off with that. I think we've got a really great call tonight. We do have a special announcement. You want me to kick off with that, Dave, if I may?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's make it even more than one announcement. What do you think?
You got more than one announcement?
I think we can do more than one if you want.
I love it. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. You fire it off.
I'm going to hear from things too as well. So I'm excited about this. So this was just delivered in our warehouse and will be going on everybody's websites to order tomorrow. It's the brand new Reveal 8-in-1 skincare. I am so excited about this. Not only the packaging, that seemed like last time the packaging in the lab, right? It's lab, so it's got to have a little bit of mystique to it. I guess you could say it was this big fat tube for 2 fluid ounces, and it was, we had a label on it. It was totally a lab project, and so we're just really excited. Deidre and her husband Chris have been working really hard. A lot of you leaders in the field have been working really hard to get this product out in the marketplace and out of the lab and for sale in here. So Reveal is revealed. It's alive. It's well. It's shipping starting tomorrow. You can start placing your orders and ordering this product tomorrow. And we could not be more excited and proud to be bringing this incredible product. It's a life-changing product. I just got back from Australia. I'll talk about that before the call's over. And you should have heard the testimonials. Noel Huron, I don't know if you're watching this, buddy, but really cool. Again, we don't claim that any of our products prevent, cure, or treat any ailments or diseases. But Noel's personal story was just absolutely fantastic. I know he's going to be doing a Facebook Live. Suffered for many, many years of having to have skin cancer cut off, and he's got a great testimonial with the 8-in-1 product already. As we know, this product is infused. Am I making a health claim, Dave, and you're getting ready to police me?
I want to make a health claim.
Yes.
You ready? Could I share my experience?
Yes, please.
This will be my 90-second product experience.
Well, is it a health claim if it's your personal testimonial?
I can say it because it's happening to me.
Yes.
I can say it because it's happening to me.
There we go.
So you who are watching this, you can't say it, but you can sure show this video. So I've had a skin condition, and I'm going to search for it, and I'm just going to do this. I apologize for the shine, but right around there, you may see a little discoloration.
Nope, I don't
Not
see
anymore.
it. I don't see it. I see some hair growth. Oh my gosh, is that the testimonial?
Oh, you wouldn't even be on this call if that were the case. This would be a Dave Webb exclusive if that was happening yet. No, but I had a little thing that was growing there. It was just a like a mole. I don't know. It didn't have any discoloration, but it was a little bit lighter. It only really showed up if I ever got a sunburn. I never get a suntan, but all of my head would be pink and this would stay white. And it was raised. And over the last couple of months, it had raised to almost a quarter of an inch. And Dr. Templeman came to me and said, I was going to have you get that biopsy. Where did it go? And where it went was I applied a drop, a little, like covered my fingertip, pressed it on and rubbed it into my head, and then I left it there. I didn't rinse it. I didn't do anything else. I put it on there and left it there. And I think it was within about 2 weeks, it started to minimize. And now my kids are like, did you have that removed? Because usually I would be whining about having to get a procedure done. And I would take a week off and I would be contacting all the medical journals because—
Now, I just want to point out that Dave is saying that, not me, about Dave on that aspect.
It's me saying it about me.
Okay, good.
I am the biggest whiner. And since I didn't whine, my kids were like, where did you disappear to a Scandinavian skincare center to get that taken care of? And now you're showing up without that thing. Guys, it just disappeared. It didn't fall off. It just gradually dissipated. And now I'm sorry, but I can't get over it. I keep doing this to my wife. Do you see where it was? Do you see where it was? And she's like, I almost can't even see where it was. So I've gone by 90 seconds. But I got the idea from Noel. I watched Noel's experience with Dr. Templeman on that video from maybe 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago. And when Noel said he just puts it on and leaves it on, I thought, Mangosteen, I'll give it a shot. Boom.
Awesome.
So thank you.
Love that story. Yeah, love that story. And that's actually a really good, before you go to your other announcements this evening, that's really a very important part. You know, M is committed to bringing forth some category creating products that are exclusive to M, you know, with the latest, greatest technology, with the latest, greatest ingredients, always quality, always a level of efficacy that we want so that we can get dramatic results, always at a price point that people can afford, retail competitive pricing. You see the UPC code right there. So all of our products are ready for retail and all of those great things. But that is a very important story. And I love it because it's close to home. And I know that Dave, although Dave is extremely good looking and all of us strive to look like him one day, you know, he's right up there. I think it's Dave and then Brad Pitt and then maybe Tom Cruise. I don't know. But that's how I would list if I was labeling there, if that's what I did all day was list and label people, but I don't. But is Noel shared his story. Noel had the faith and belief in this product when we brought it forth because Noel's been around the mangosteen. He understands nanotechnology, understands the power of the mangosteen, nano-sized infused water. The base of this product is nano-infused water, which is awesome within itself. Like we could just sell the water and be great. And then you have all the other things. So he went forth in faith, applied the product, gained a testimonial, shared his testimonial. Our beloved Dave Webb heard that testimonial. Dave's been hearing about this product now for 18 months, right? But he hears Noel's testimonial, applies it, and now has had an impact. Because I know that bothers you, right? Like this is your identity, right? This is the Dave Webb identity. Like there's cartoons written about from Dave's nose up, right? And so I think it's like the hyphenator or something. But with that being said, is that you have this product that was shared, delivered, and it's getting results. And that's the whole purpose of what we do, right? We created an experience where we make it simple and easy for people to purchase a product, experience a product, and share their experiences with others about that product and get rewarded for that. So I'm sure you're going to send Noel a commission check for your purchase.
Someone will.
Somebody will. Yes, exactly. So I love that. So I really appreciate you sharing that, Dave. It's already happening and it's not even for sale yet again. Yeah. So thank you for that. So Now you have some other fantastic announcements.
Well, let's lead up to what a couple of those things are. We are in the process of some updates with Stacy, you, myself, talking about commission plan. Different groups have different plans for September. October 1, we are all united. We're all moving forward with things. And then we're building toward the November 1st, really first big event in M's history. The first big event in our history. And we're talking about Convention 2018, obviously. And if you, I really wish, I know people have said this before, boy, I'd like to be a fly on the wall. I wish I could hear what's going on. I'd love to see what happens behind closed doors. I'm going to let you in on a little bit of what happens behind closed doors. We had one of those meetings this morning when Ryan leads the team, and we have Stacy and Alan and Glenn and Jeff and Dave Wentz, and we're going back and forth with the information that we have. It's accountability, it's reporting, it's setting objectives, and then what's the strategy? How do we move forward, and how do we make those things happen? So when we look at that for this convention, our intention has to be so crystal clear going into the event that we know the outcome coming out of the event. We are not going to be surprised coming out of the event. You may be surprised. We hope you're surprised. We're planning on surprising you at this convention. And that announcement right now, Ryan and I would like to drop a couple of names on you, maybe just one for today. Let's do two. I'd like to do the second name, if you're okay with that, Ryan, that Stacy has encouraged us to have people look into. But I would like you to talk about the first one, and then I'll talk about the second one. But this is our intent going into the event, that we come out of Convention 2018 with everyone knowing exactly what is required to meet your own level of success. We can't define success for you. Success for me is this right here. I'm good. My 2018 has been met and exceeded. Everything else is gravy from now on.
Take the rest of the year off.
No, opposite. I got to double my work so I can deserve what greatness has happened for me.
Nice.
So everyone coming into that event, your success is going to be defined by you. And you're going to learn at that moment, my success can grow by a little bit, or I'm going to adjust my targets a little bit so that I can get what I truly want in life. That is M's sole purpose. Now, of course, we're going to be profitable. We're going to be extraordinary at what we do. We're going to astonish everyone we can with everything we attempt. But we are not in charge of your goal, your dream, your vision, your passion. You will define that, but we want you to know that we will be the vehicle so that you can accomplish it. That's our partnership commitment with you. Whatever you want to do with your business and with your life, we think M can have a part. We think M can contribute, whether that's on a wellness level, a health level, a self-development level. We want to be there for you and with you. And if you know Ryan at all, you know his heart is to meet that and exceed that for you. So Ryan, why don't you talk about Thursday night, November 1st, the first day of convention. Now we have that first leader meeting in the afternoon, and we've announced this on our Facebook page. What's
the requirements for that leader meeting?
We are in the process of defining the level's name, but it is technically a senior director is it director or senior director? You catching me?
No.
Okay.
I would not question you.
I'm going to lock it in right now so I don't confuse myself and anyone else at the same time. But it is 25,000 points for the month of September. So your combined volume for the month of September 2018, everyone with 25,000 points, and we call that level a senior manager. That's the kind of the new recognition, what's the word? The recognition level that we call. A senior manager has 25,000 team points in a month. That is you, your personal enrollees, their personal enrollees, etc., as far as the day goes long. And that collection totaling 25,000 points entitles you to the senior manager and above meeting. So that includes those earning 25,000, 50,000, 100, 200, etc. We will have that for the afternoon at the M Resort. Now we're calling the convention November 1st through 3rd so that you can arrive on the 1st. We don't want to have people have to stay an extra night if we can help it. So it's a progressive arrival. Leaders will have the meeting at 1 p.m. Everyone is invited to the 7 p.m. kind of opening session. I'm not going to call it a party, but I'm pretty sure you will feel like it's a party because of what we've got lined up. Ryan, why don't you take this one?
So, and just to highlight, not to because I couldn't say it any more elegant than what Dave just said. But the whole idea, we've always said as a company, and I know that we've had a lot of change and we've had a lot of adapting lately with the acquisition of the Jamboree assets coming on board, and you're introducing new ranks, and even here at corporate, right? Like we're trying to keep up with a lot of the changes and stuff. But we always said the core, and it was so awesome. We just had a gentleman drive all the way from Cortez, Colorado, which is like 4.5, 5 hours, come into the corporate office. He joined M Network back when it was M Network, the second month that we were doing business, and he came in and talked about how the core from a kidney dialysis to getting his mother off of oxygen, to just started talking about how these products had changed his life. And he never once talked about the business. He never talked about how many people he was signing up on his team. He never talked about any of those things. He was just simply grateful for the impact that these products have had on his life. And one of the things that we're talking about and focusing on, and this is the core of who we are as a company, and these will never change, ever change. Rank names might change, and faces might change, and buildings might change, and logos might change. But the core of who we are as a company are these three categories: nutrition, beauty, and personal development. Those are the three categories that we'll always be in. And we get questions about the personal development aspect of our business. Where are we at? What does that look like? What does that mean? That is going to be an evolution, just like personal development is, right? Like, it's not like you improve so great today that you never have to do any more improvement unless your name's Dave Webb. Like, he's the only perfect person, And so when you start looking at it from that perspective, this event, this inaugural convention for M, is our step forward in that personal development arena. And so every segment of the convention is going to have a personal development speaker. And the first person is somebody that Dave and I have had the privilege of working with in the past. He's hilarious, but yet he has a very solid message, and just somebody that's going to really set the tone and kick off the event. His name is Jason Hewlett, and he's coming to us. He's an actor, he's a comedian, he's a personal development speaker, he's an entertainer. But the thing I love, and his message is going to be directed towards each and every one of you as an individual, and it's built on the concept of John Maxwell's build to your strengths. Do not focus on your weaknesses. And his whole message is centered around that one aspect of the business, of your life, not business, but your life, right? Because if we can improve your life, we guarantee you we can improve your business. And that's what this is he's focusing on and going to help you focus on your God-given talents and your strengths, and help you polish those and make those greater, and help you forget about those weaknesses and focusing on your strengths and greatness. And so I'm really excited about it. He's doing us a personal favor, really, because he loves Dave, and he's coming down on the Thursday night. That's the only day he had available in his schedule.
And remember, I want people to know that we're kind of, I'm just going to go ahead and say, this is the fourth of 4 really impactful speakers. So
Correct.
we have had a few things lined up that we're already excited about. Ryan mentioned this as a possibility, and we were like, are you kidding? Can we get Jason? Is he available? And a Thursday night happens to work out, and we were like, okay. This has now just turned into the most phenomenal, awesome thing, even though it already was. And we'll have more announcements on a couple of those other speakers coming up that we have met, we've known. We're talking about the things that we know will bring impact to you and to your life and to your family and to your personal sense of well-being, and then to your business. We're not doing it just to be kind and to be angelic. Orion is the world's angel. We know that. We are blessed to have him on this earth, but we also want to kick butt. We also want to be a world-class business. We want to take care of things in ways that other people don't expect us to. And when this element came around and we saw Jason Hewlett named as a possibility, we were like, that's like next level stuff. And you'll see what I mean. Look him up. Go to his YouTube channel, go anywhere, and you will see a combination of, boy, I don't even know how to say it. He is comedy and magic and hilarious and driven and pointed and poignant, helps you think and helps you evaluate, but all the time entertaining. And honestly, if we get him, do we get him for a little while? It'll feel like 10 minutes, even if we have him speaking for 45 minutes or an hour.
He'll be the majority of the Thursday session. I think.
And this is a 7 p.m. start, right? Let's be clear. So whatever you need to do to get yourself to Las Vegas.
Right, 7 p.m. Pacific time.
Pacific time. Thank you.
Just for some of those stragglers, right?
Drive in, whatever you need to do. We're trying to save your money by not having you have to stay an extra Wednesday night plus Thursday plus Friday plus Saturday. We've got things booked for Thursday night, so starting at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And then we have the schedule starting Friday morning with general sessions, breakouts, Saturday general sessions, the award ceremony. We've got a party plan. It's going to run through from Thursday afternoon through Saturday night. High agenda, high energy, high activity, high result, and absolutely rewarding all the way through. And I would like to tease now that one of the other speakers, and I'm not really confirmed on which session he'll be addressing, but he has been someone that was recommended to us by the people at Jamberry. And if anyone knows M by now, you know Stacy Sova. And you know my sister, our sister, who loves this business, loves not only Jamberry, but she has loved M, and she has become a member of the family just by virtue of who she is. She speaks so highly of this person. I feel that I need to confess, I haven't studied him to the point I need to yet, but I'm going to. His name is John Gordon, Jongordon. So I invite you to look at John Gordon's page. He is an author of a great book that I have heard of because I've heard it referenced by a number of other great leaders, thought leaders, and people who are progressive in taking care of business, taking care of teams and attitudes and atmospheres. John Gordon wrote a book called The Energy Bus. It's a quick read. It's very impactful. It is something that will affect you from the moment you're reading it into the things that you make decisions on tomorrow, next week, next month, and for the next years and time of your life. So look up John Gordon, Jason Hewlett. These are some of the elements that we're bringing. That's not even all of them, folks. We've got more planned. We're just sprinkling a couple of teasing names out right now. Jason Hewlett, John Gordon, M Convention 2018 is lining up to be a game changer. You have to be at convention. Again, I know that I sound like a hype monster because I feel like I'm getting chills right now. I'm tingling. My hair is standing on end. I don't know if you can tell. I'm so excited to get people at convention because I know what it does for me personally and for what I see it do for people who attend. Guys, this is really going to be something spectacular. This is the next day of the rest of your life. This is the first thing that you're going to be kind of leaning on and your foundation from wherever you are, considering M, enjoying some Jamberry products, heard about the good results with M. This is going to take you to a level that is going to give you results for the rest of your life. That is our promise.
Absolutely. When Stacy was talking about John Gordon, I often said, is this even a real person? Like I thought it was like this imaginary boyfriend she had in her head because she holds him in such high regards, right? She's probably watching this, and she asked if we wanted her to stay late and do this, but we're still suffering from jet lag. So I was like, no, go home and sleep. I'll talk about you without you being here. As I started doing some research, she gave me a book of his to read. It was absolutely amazing. The Energy Bus is a definite recommend. I would suggest everybody go get the book, read it before you get there. He'll be around to sign afterwards, and it would be there. He's written several books. But the reason why I was like, yeah, we've got to have this guy is he's worked with several sports teams, none really worth mentioning other than the San Francisco 49ers. The others, Atlanta Falcons, Eagles, University of Nebraska, but he's also worked with he's worked with Southwest Airlines. He's gone in and helped with corporations, Southwest Airlines. He's worked with, Wells Fargo, Northwestern Mutual, at West Point Academy. So he's got a phenomenal resume for helping transform people. And one of the messages that John really brings to the table is change is inevitable. Change is going to happen. You know, I always laugh, and especially, you know, we're launching this incredible skin nutrition line with the Reveal, and we talk about anti-aging, right? And I'm like, anti-aging is a myth. You can't stop the aging process, but we can dramatically slow it down now with Reveal. But change is inevitable, and that's the thing I love about John Gordon is he's going to help you not only be able to accept change, but be able to adapt to it and grow with change. And that's the thing. How many times have you found in your personal life, not just in your businesses, but in your personal life, when change has come, that it's stalemated you, it's slowed you down, it's stopped you in your tracks, it's made it so that you can't really go out and be the best you, and really, like, it takes you a little while to get over it. Well, John Gordon in this session is not only going to transform your life, he's going to teach you the skills to grab a hold of that change, adapt to it, and uses it as a catapult to change your life in the future. Those are two of the 4 speakers that are going to be at our event in Las Vegas that's going to be there. And that's going to be really kind of the platform of what we're going to be bringing from a personal development perspective moving forward. So I'm excited, Dave. I can't wait. I keep pinching myself trying to figure out when convention is going to be. And some days it feels like it's going to be tomorrow, and other days it feels like a year away. When we think about all that we have to do, it seems like it's going to be tomorrow. And then when we know who's coming, it seems like Christmas can get here soon enough, you know?
Yep. Well, we're looking forward to it like something we have never done before. And Ryan and I, with our combined convention experiences and Stacy's, we're talking about 40, 50, 60 different conventions that we've attended. And we know what goes behind the scenes to making it happen. It's not always pleasant. It's not always smooth, but we are looking forward to this one. Like I am, and I think I speak for Ryan and Stacy. We are looking forward to this event like no other event we've ever done before, because we now know the power and impact that is going to come from what it will mean to attend this convention. And it's built for you. It's built for our members and customers, our associates, our consultants, our friends and family. This is something that we will bring and deliver to you, the things that will make a difference in your life. And we don't get to say that about a lot of things, but we get to say that about M Products, Janberry Products, and this convention.
Awesome.
Ryan, I show 5:30. If you're good,
okay,
we will get a fond farewell. Do you have something?
Let me just give a highlight of the Australia event, and then we can tune out. I want to plug the UK event coming up, not next week, but the following week, if you may. Stacy, Emily, and I just returned home from Australia. Barbara Block, our general manager down there in Australia, and all of the amazing field leaders down there did a fabulous job. Probably one of the most energetic, impactful Saturdays I've had in a long time. And it was amazing to me to sit there in that room, listening to all the leaders, feeling the energy, hearing the testimonials, seeing lives change, and sitting there and being proud to be a part of it, not because of what we built, but what we built together. And that's the thing that I want each and every one of you to leave this call is that, you know, no matter where you're at in the world, you know, whether you're in Japan or you're in Australia or you're in Calgary, or, you know, I just got a text from New Jersey from one of our leaders out there. You know, no matter where you're at in the world, we want you to feel like you're loved and you're important to us as a company. Your success is our success, and we're dedicated and committed to helping you guys find success around the world. Emily and I will be traveling to the UK, not this week, but the next week, the weekend of the 28th. I think the event's on the 29th. We'd love to have you guys, if you're there in the area or you have prospects or team members, make sure you go to get M Global Events Facebook page, I believe, Dave, and get the information and details on that. We'd love to have you guys there. And again, just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all that you guys do each and every day. We couldn't do this without you, wouldn't do this without you, and don't want to do it with anybody else but you guys. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And Dave, take it away, my friend.
Thanks, everybody. Can't say anything more than that. Ryan leads us, and we follow him with pride and gratitude because we are partnered with the greatest distributors, members, customers, and consultants in the world. So thanks to you. Thanks to everybody. Glad you were with us tonight. Have a terrific rest of your Tuesday or Wednesday, wherever you may be calling or listening in from, and a great rest of the week. Don't forget to join the business training call led by Dennis and Sue Ligon on Saturday mornings, 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Always inspirational, always informational, led by two of the finest people in Dennis and Sue, and we're thrilled to be partnered with them as well. Have a great evening. Ryan, thanks for everything you do, and we'll talk to you guys next time.
Awesome. Love you guys.